I'm only sweating because I'm nervous. Sweat, 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 sweat. Oh, this looks like a girl shirt. It's not a girl shirt, it's a guy shirt. Hi guys. I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind lately and I want to talk to you guys about. I don't know if you get this, but whenever I get something that's on my mind that I really want to talk about, or just say something about to anybody or to you guys, or just have on my mind, I have to talk about it. Or like a saying in my head that I just have to keep saying, or a song that I just keep playing over and over and over again until it's like in my head, drilled in there. And I just like, oh yeah, live it up, J-Lo, yeah, throwing on my Louboutins and all that stuff, waiting for tonight, oh. But, you know, whenever I get something in my head, I just have to think about it because I cannot stop thinking about it or talking about it or just going on with it. So, yeah. Ooh, look at that, I'm nervous. What? So, guys, I wanted to talk to you about something very important. That I don't know why I'm smiling, but I want to talk to you about this because it's important. Okay, I want to talk to you about eating disorders for right now. Like, I'll talk to you about like other things about eating disorders, like body dysmorphia, and just like, you know, like eating bad because you're not like your self-image, self-conscious of that. I'll talk to you about that stuff in other videos, but today I just want to talk to you guys about eating disorders because I know some are here, so obviously everybody's gonna do what they can to get to their goals, and if they're not met, they're gonna go crazy inside. They're gonna be like, oh, what? Why? You know, I'm supposed to be at this goal, I'm supposed to be at this way, how am I not at this goal right now? I've been working my ass off for this and still nothing. It makes no sense. But I want to tell you guys that a while ago, like really long time ago, when I was younger, when I was in middle school, I had eating disorders. Yes, I know, I'm crazy, right? So when I was younger, I had eating disorders, and my teachers knew about this because they tried to help me. They would talk to me about it and stuff. And some of my friends at the time in middle school knew about it as well. Like, I know one of my good friends, really, really good friends, Tanya Garcia. We're still friends, and she lives in Chicago still, but we're still friends. And I remember when she found out, she would like talk to me every day to help me. But I remember my eating disorder started, and why they happened was because there was so much going on in my house, well, where I lived at the time, and I had like so much going on in my life. Like, I was literally, that's why when you guys say, oh, you love Cinderella or something like that, like, you know, there she is over there. But I do, because I can relate to her, and that's why she's my favorite princess and all that stuff, because, you know, she's very strong, and no matter what she always dreamed, then she was treated like, you know, mean and everything like that. So that's why I can relate to her. But for the most part, the eating disorders happened, and the cause of it was because of me, myself inside, and everything that was going on around me. Like, when I was really, really, really sad or really angry with myself, I would never ever tell anybody about my feelings, ever. Like, I never even felt crying or anything like that. I never did that. But my eating disorders happened because everyone around me was getting attention. They were being really horribly bad. They were just doing drugs and doing like going to gang parties. I don't know, gang parties. They were just going to being in gang bangers and having babies and all this stuff, and I was left like, okay, what's going on with me? But that's not why they were going on. The reason why I did it, or why it was happening, because I was so stressed. And when you're stressed, not a lot of people eat, or some people eat a lot, and that's okay. Well, I mean, it's not okay about the eating disorders, but it's okay because everybody has different things that they do. Like, when people are stressed, some people binge and eat a lot, some people don't eat a lot. Some people run and work out, some people work too much so they could keep busy, and then they forget about eating and stuff. So that's how I was. When I was younger, I've always ran, like, no matter what, since I was like really young, maybe like 10 or so I would always run every day. But when I was younger, I would forget to eat, or I wouldn't eat at all because I was so stressed. So for a while, I remember I was anorexic because I was so sad about everything that was going on and stuff. So I was like, you know, I'm not even eat because it's annoying. It's annoying to eat right now. You know, there's always a root of the problem why someone doesn't want to eat, why someone has bulimia and all the other eating disorders there are, you know, why people are on crazy diets and stuff. It's because, you know, when I was younger, I wouldn't eat. So I had anorexia. I mean, I was anorexic, and I knew I was anorexic because I was just like, I'm not gonna eat, I'm fed up with everything and everyone around me, all this stress and everything, you know, you can't eat with all this stuff. And then after a while, it got into my head because when I was in middle school, I would get bullied so much, and I would get called the F word, faggot, and stuff like that. And then person that was my parent was really mean to me and would say really hurtful things to me all the time and say how fat I was and how stupid and how much of an accident I was. So like all that stuff triggered it too for me to have anorexia. Like for me just to be anorexic, I was just like, oh whatever, so I'm stupid. So then I guess me not feeling any feelings or anything like that inside of me, I would go in the shower. Sometimes I would take a shower and stuff, and then I started having then I was bulimic as well. And so I would eat, so because people around me were like, oh, why don't you ever eat and stuff, and at school they would be like asking me questions. So then finally I would eat, but then I would go in the restroom and then I would throw up. After a while it became like just a normal thing to me, just throw up, just vomit it out and have it there and happen, because it just kept going and going. So I was like, okay, after every moment just throw up. Like it wasn't like, oh okay, I'm bulimic, so I'm gonna go throw up now. It was just already instilled in my head to go and do that. So I remember I was bulimic and anorexic sometimes at the same time, because I remember for a while I was anorexic, then for a while I'll be bulimic, then for a while I'll be both, because I was trying not to eat, then I'll be just eating just to please people. And then that would be another thing too, I would be trying to be a people pleaser and help everybody and do everything, and then it would be just like too much. This shirt smells like firecrackers. That's why, so I've been having it on my mind to tell you guys, like I've been on this fitness and stuff, but I wanted to tell you when I was younger, I was really into eating disorders and stuff. Like I just had them, they were just there. They was just not fun at all. And I remember when I moved here to Texas, I was 18. So I remember before I moved here though, I did not eat, like, because I was so depressed. Well, not depressed, I was just like so stressed out about moving here. So I just didn't eat. Like whenever I'm stressed, I shut down. I don't like to eat or anything, because it's not that I don't want to eat, but it's just like it's not, like it doesn't feel good, because then if I eat, then I just don't feel good inside. Like inside it. So I just wanted to tell you guys that that's what happened when I was younger. And when I was turning 18, I moved here and I told my cousin that's like my sister to me, Jessica, about it. And I was just like open to her. I told her, I sat her down and I told her about it. And I apologized for me for having it. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. It was just like something that happened, and I was scared. And I remember I didn't say I needed help. I just told her that it was something bad, and I was really scared that I was doing it. And I knew how to stop, but in the long run I didn't know how to stop, because it was just something scary. Like every time something bad would happen, it wouldn't just me like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's just like, it just like something that triggered onto me, I guess, in a way. It'd be like, not trying to offend anybody that does drugs or just recovering addict or anything like that, but whenever you're on a drug or something like that, and then you go to rehab for it, you relapse, and then you go on because like somebody bad around you triggers it, or something happens that just triggers the drugs used to go back on. In a way, it wasn't fun. So I remember before I moved here, I didn't eat, and there's a picture around me, somewhere around my family, that my cousin Jessica showed me, that I was really, really skinny. Like I was just that skinny. It was gross. But I stopped because when I was 18, I came here. I told her. I remember she told me, she's like, "Well, I love you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, and I want you to know that you don't have to do that. And I want you to just stop and just be you, because you're a very special person, and nobody wants to lose you. And I really want you to be careful and to take care of yourself." And then that literally was the only time, that literally was when it drew the red flag in me to stop it, and I did, and I never did it again. The main reason for this video is to tell you guys that are out there and are on diets and workout crazy like me. I have dog hair in my eye. What the hell was this about? The video was not to be made crazy, sad, or anything like that, but I just wanted to help you out there. If you're out there, a man or woman, and or a child out there that has an eating disorder, and to go get help, talk to someone and say, hey, you know, I want to talk to you about something, but I want to tell you that I just something inside of me is going on and I really need to talk to you. And just sit down and talk to them. Just hopefully it's someone you could trust, and tell them how you feel inside, and tell them, hey, you know, there's something inside of me that I'm really scared to talk about, but I need to talk to you about it because it's hurting myself right now. And talk to them. Because I remember one time in high school I talked to a therapist, the counselor about it, and I never trusted that whole bag because she just told everybody in the school, and that's when my little Britney Spears breakdown began. And, but yeah, I think it's very important for you guys to go out there, talk to someone that you could trust, and tell them, hey, you know, this is going on and I need some help. Once you talk to someone, it'll help you inside be able to go out and be an amazing person. Okay, so let me tell you guys, this is an important message out there for all of you that are dealing with an eating disorder or ever had an eating disorder. I'm old enough now and I'm not young when I used to be, like in middle school and stuff, so I don't have an eating disorder anymore, quote unquote, because every day is a struggle. No matter who you are or where you go in life, every day is a struggle for your eating disorder. Whether you've had one before or you're having one now, I want to tell you that it goes on, because no matter what, it'll be in the back inside of you. It'll be there. It'll be in the back of your mind. You will be thinking about it. And no matter what, I want you to be a strong person and be able to go on and say, hey, this is not me. I'm going to go out there and be a way better person than this, because this is not who I am. I'm not this eating disorder. I am me. I'm a great person. And you guys are. You are amazing people. I probably never met you out there, but who cares? You never met me, and I'm telling you this. So I'm trusting you. So I'm trusting you to stop doing it. Please. Because let me tell you, the people that are around you that you think don't care about me, whatever, I'm stressed, I'm too fat. Okay, I'm trusting you guys to go out there and stop this right now and to tell yourself every day, look in the mirror and tell yourself something that you appreciate about yourself. Look in the mirror and say, you know, I have really great eyebrows today. Oh, hey, that smile is on point. Or look at that, snap. That's one tastical, snap-tastical, crackle, pop, snap. Or that my legs look stunning. That hair on my chest is amazing. I have no hair on my chest right now that you can't see. But, you know, that hair looks great. Your smile is fantastic. The people around you love you so much. You know, because, deep down inside of you, I know you don't want this. I know you don't. I know the people around you don't want this for you. I know that you want the most amazing thing to happen in the world. I know diets are tough. I know when you have goals that you need to meet, or when you have this goal set in your head, you just want to meet it so bad that you're like, you know, I'm going to meet this goal. I am not the weight that I want to be at. I'm chubby, or I'm fluffy, or I'm not what I want to be at. I'm not that person in that picture. I'm not that model. I'm not my friend. I'm not that guy on the internet. Or I'm not that person that's a breakdancer. I'm not that person who doesn't eat anything or eats so much and has that amazing body, or that person who does gangbangs, or that person who does drugs and they have one hot tastical body. You're not that person. But let me tell you, you are you. You can't be anybody else in the world. And if we did, it'd be a lot of weird people like me out there that just do weird things and just watch a lot of Disney movies and just just do weird things like I do, and that's not fun, because let me tell you, being me is just weird. You have yourself to look at the end of the day in that mirror, and in that mirror, that's you. Your smile is the most amazing thing in the world. Don't ever let anybody break you down. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're disgusting or you're ugly or anything like that. Just tell yourself that you're one amazing person and that you can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. Just don't do this eating disorder, please. Remember, at any given moment when you think about that, tell yourself your family loves you, your friends love you. You gotta do it for your dog. You gotta do it for all the amazing things in your life that are here to come in the future and everything like that. Just remember that you are you, and that's more incredible than anything else. Dr. Seuss says something like that. And remember that I love you, and don't forget to smile, because remember, you're all very special, and I love you. So I really had to talk about this. It was like on my mind. Okay, I love you guys. Talk to you later.